The Lamentation over Saint Sebastian by Georges de la Tour. This painting is located in the Salice Museum in Berlin. It is 1.6 by 1.3 meters and its materials are oil and canvas. Georges de la Tour lived from 1593 to 1652 and he spent most of his working life in the Duchy of Lorraine. His earlier paintings were influenced by the dramatic chiaroscuro. His later paintings were expressed by quiet and wonder. They included small scenes with a specific light source. This painting, The Lamentation over Saint Sebastian, was painted by many people before Latour, but this painting shows a night scene, and the forms of the figures are simplified, the surface of the skin and drapery are smooth, allowing the light to bathe in line with its source. In this painting, de la Tour focuses the light on the figures' faces to show the mourning that takes place after death. The painting brings emotions that are enhanced by color, giving the piece a specific effect. Forms are simplified, and the absence of surface details creates a calm, classical stability. De la Tour was fond of including the light source in his compositions as a dramatic device. In this painting, light comes from a single unconcealed torch held by a servant who takes the saint's pulse. A single feathered arrow has pierced his body just beneath the breastbone. The surrounding darkness and raking light heighten the tension. The drama of the painting does not arise from the expressions or gestures of its figures, but from the use of light and the inclusion of the light source itself, the torch.
Christ panel crater of St. Catherine's Monastery. Christ panel crater of St. Catherine's Monastery was established in the Byzantine period around 500 AD. It is painted in encaustic painting, which is also known as hot wax painting. The Christ panel crater portrays the depiction of Christ in Christian iconography. Let's first look at the physical characteristics of Christ panel crater. As you can see, the Christ has eyes that are not alike in size and shape. The mouth is asymmetrical with a melancholy expression. According to Wikipedia, Christ's right hand raised in blessing represents teaching, whereas on the left hand, Christ is holding a thick gospel book called Christ the Teacher that is adorned with jewels and stones. Christ is bearded, his hair is essentially parted, and his head is surrounded by a halo. He has two different facial expressions. Each side showcases Christ's two different natures. One side shows the fully God, the other side shows the fully human. What's interesting about this photo is that if you look at only half of the face and Photoshop reflect the picture, the face of Christ looks symmetrically even compared to the original photo. This iconic image of Christ Pantocrator is significant because it is one of the very first images of Christ in early Christian church. It is still used as a central icon of the Eastern Orthodox Church today. The most common translation of the Pantocrator is Almighty or All-Powerful. Another meaning is ruler of all and to accomplish something or to sustain something. In correlation to power, the Christ Pantocrator was mainly hung in the center of the dome in order to express the victory of Christ's resurrection, which is also central to Orthodox Christian faith. The Christ Pantocrator of St. Catherine, suspending over the dome, is to remind us of his all-pervading presence in the universe as we come to worship him. He is present in church to be there when we pray, and he hovers above us, listening to our prayers. His eyes are upon each of us. He looks down and sees not only who is present.
Hey, Katherine!
Yes, Sam?
Why do you like this painting?
Well, first of all, I like it because it's called Katherine. But overall, the artwork of Christ Pantocrator of St. Catherine gave me an intimidating vibe. It feels like people were cautious about their actions because they had an authority monitoring every single move they made. However, it helped me realize how different it is in today's modern world. People have their religious faith because of their own will rather than due to intimidation. What do you like? What do you think about the artwork that you picked, Sam?
Well, Katherine, I really enjoyed researching this painting by Georges Latour. Even though it's dark and gloomy, there's a sort of mystery and symbolism to it. It makes me want to look more into de Latour's paintings because it really portrays emotion and feeling.
This is dedicated to Professor Jon Carstens!
Give us 100%!
Please.
Please!